last thing I want to talk about, because I know most of us are going through it, is our elderly parents. You started to talk about your dad and that he's ill. How are you involved?
I'm not as involved because of geography,
Uh-huh.
and I do have an incredible support system because my stepmother. It just concerns me because it can be any day that I can get this phone call.
Right.
When you live away, it's always that phone call you get at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
And even if it's a crank call, you're always...
And you didn't have to make the decision about whether or not they went to a home or any of that stuff?
No.
Uh-huh.
My mom warned us, you put me in a home, I'll come haunt you.
That's what I said to my kids. I said, don't you dare put me in a home, I will haunt you the rest of your life.
What about you and your dad?
I was living back in Wisconsin at the time and working 10-hour days, coming home, making my kids their meal, doing the dishes, trying to do the homework, and then running up to my father who was half an hour, 45 minutes away, making his meal, cleaning his house, taking care of them as well. And it got to the point where I saw he wasn't taking care of himself. I said, I can't take care of you. You're not willing to take care of yourself. And my phone stays on every night, all night. I always can make everything and everybody else better. It's so hard to stand back and not be able to make them better.
Since you're the professional, what is your advice to people who are going through this with their parents?
I think they should just let them be. Don't pressure them, don't force them to do things if they don't want to. But they just have to be there for their parents. Just love them, accept them for who they are.
Last week of my mother's life, I was in New York and I came back to Los Angeles to be with her. Her caretaker said, you know, she doesn't want to eat anything. She said, I think she's ready to go. You know, I had just got here, so I just couldn't get to that place. So I got the Ensure and I put a straw in it and I sat with her. And I said, Mom, I really would like you to have some of this. And so she drank it, very labored, but she drank it. And I said to the caretaker, I said, see, she wants to live. She wants that. And she said, she's doing it for you.
Yeah.
It so broke my heart. I thought, oh my, her last moments, I don't want her to be doing it for me.
To please you.
Yeah.
It's a fine line, though.
Yeah.
It's telling her, you know what, it's okay.
After a while, it's
I
torture.
love you, and you've done an amazing job as a parent, and we're okay. And when we finally all said that to my mom, everybody was on the same page, and it felt right. But it was very difficult.